Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Ring Diaries here at Touch of Uganda Family TV with me, Fiona Mboa, where we talk about anything and everything to do with marriage. And I keep telling you, one, let us not learn from, be proud of making our own mistakes like, me I'm going to do my own things and learn from them. Let us learn from each other, let us learn from people who have been there before us, so that we start from another level, not from where they started. So that's why I bring you people to discuss these things. What can you learn from them? What can help you make your marriage better? And with me this evening is Coach Teddy Mayanja. You're very welcome.
Oh, thank you.
How are you?
I'm okay. So I'm glad to be here with you. I am a coach, newborn, infants and toddler coach. I'm so glad. I'm happy that I'm back at this program with you.
Thank you, Teddy. So, today we're going to talk about the different roles of, in a couple. What are the roles of the husband? What are the roles of the wife, pre and postnatal? And Teddy is very well conversant with this topic, but also she's going through it. So I'm hoping,
somehow.
I'm hoping that
I won't be emotional.
Okay, but also I'm hoping you're giving us real things you're going through. Yes,
true.
so we're going to talk about the different roles. Many a times women have gone through pregnancy, then you give birth, and somehow we've always thought that the role of taking care of a child is the mother's. And I think even society actually dictates.
Yeah,
it is you to be pregnant, it is you to, when you give birth, it is your child, take care of your child.
The man comes in after.
To pay school fees.
Not even school fees. When the child is grown, he's now a man or become a woman now. Yeah, that's now his child. Now he's responsible. More so when this child comes out to be a responsible citizen.
That is daddy's child.
That is daddy's child.
But even the
Then
Bible
he's proud.
says if you're a bad child, it's your mother to be blamed. I don't know why it's that. But today we just want to discuss a little about the before giving birth, then also about when we give birth. What are the different roles? What roles should we play?
I think the prenatal is very vital because when you to look at the family setting, God started with Adam and Eve. Like there must be a reason as to why God had to put a man and a woman. He didn't leave the women to groom or to nurture their children alone. You see, even with Jesus, he had to bring in Joseph.
Even when there was...
Yes, it was not important for Joseph to come in.
His normal job was done.
But he had to be the parental, the earthly father this child could look up to. That I have a father figure in my life. That means fathers are vital. They are crucial in this moment. So they shouldn't leave us
to handle.
Yes, like we shall catch up with you later. Like you go, we shall catch up with you. I'll find you. Like it's really important.
But now, Teddy, you're pregnant. I can't help you carry that pregnancy.
Definitely.
So what do you want these men to actually do?
Yes, I know. That's why even with the antenatal now, scientifically, you see, even with the doctors encourage men to come with their women, to come with to come with their wives for antenatal services, just in case we can't get anything from the mother, we can get it from the next of what? Like him.
What would he know?
Yeah, you will know. Like the mother is fainted out of the blue, but we need records. What happened? How was it? What happened? You know, the man can come up and say, in this kind of a process, we were just seated, and these days maybe she has been complaining of abdominal pains. You know, he can give a report. Now you can find a father.
Involved father.
Definitely married couples. Now let's look at those who are truly married.
No, not married
and involved.
But involved, because many people are married,
but not involved.
Yeah,
so it's mothers are dying. Mothers are dying in this process of prenatal and postnatal because their partners or the couples or the person who is responsible, who is next of kin, doesn't know anything. She's bleeding to death, and doctors are asking, what happened? Where can we start from? And the husband is
Doesn't
aghast,
know.
you know. At least if they can, it's not a matter of our husbands doing a lot. We are not asking a lot. Just that small responsibility of how are you today?
And that's what I
My-
want us to break down,
eh,
because sometimes we think these things
Yeah.
they should know them, but maybe they don't.
They don't.
So
yeah.
what would you expect of a husband before you give birth?
You know, a man or a husband should know that now my lady or my woman is changing their moods. Like every time a woman gets pregnant, she changes according to her own life or her body or anything. She changes in her own system. You know, I can be different, you can be different. You can be normal from birth to from the time you conceive to the time you do what? You give birth. There is that one who will fall sick from the time she conceives.
Before conceiving.
In fact, before conceiving, up to the
until-
time. Yeah. So this person, you know, God gave us the power to become two, and it's only a man and a woman who is married, who are married, they can become one. He didn't even give that power to twins. He didn't even give that power to brothers or even mother, even us who give birth to them. He only gave that power and mandate to couples who are
married.
you become one. That means what triggers me triggers you.
Should trigger you.
Yes, should. What bothers me should bother you. Because we are what? We are one. We became one. And that is divine. You see? So every time I get something that is not normal, then you should also be bothered. However much you're not concerned, but
but you see, Teddy, people will tell you, but I don't know. You're not telling me what you're going through. We need to be able to tell them what we are going through. Otherwise, how can someone support you when they don't know where you need support?
Yeah, that's where communication comes in. Speak to your partner. Tell him, this is what I'm feeling. I have some hormonal imbalance. I have some mood swings.
Don't want to see you tomorrow. I don't want.
Yes. So today you smell like poo. Tomorrow you smell like.
They really suffer with that.
Yes, they really suffer with us. They're really heroes. I really do appreciate our men. Men are so understanding, because that situation alone with them, you pity them. It's really not easy.
Actually, my husband keeps saying that we have the better deal. Because first we know what we are going through, but for him who is there to support,
he doesn't
he's in a
know.
bad position.
Yeah, he doesn't
You're
know.
the one feeling the pain.
Today you give him hugs, tomorrow you're like, tomorrow there are pecs, tomorrow.
I look at you and I'm throwing.
Yes, I'm throwing up.
God made that body.
Yes, but the antenatal process and the antenatal sessions, normally doctors do explain to men this kind of this kind of process, and it's not here to stay. No, it's just for some
9
time.
long months.
Yes, they're not long. They're just
very
shortened,
long,
and it's done. You know, it's not here to stay. We have years and years and years on this planet. Sincerely speaking, for 9 months to break up a marriage, you should sit down, know the reasons, know how you can help, know how you can dig in, know how there are some things you will not be able to handle, say them, but then assist where you can. Because remember, she was not the one who impregnated her, so you contributed. That means if it's a project, try
it's for both of us.
Yes, it's for the both of you.
But now, Teddy, I've also seen men who say, the women, when you conceive, now that becomes your
another thing.
If it's possible, you'd even leave work and just stay home and be pregnant.
There are those women who take it to the other level. because I'm pregnant, I do not want this, I do not want, they just take it to another level. But remember, you're not the first person to get pregnant, okay? And there are remedies. Doctors come up with remedy. Doctors are here for us. And they're even making things more
Very easy.
Yes, very easy for us. Like you can take this pill, they can even inject you. There are so many remedies that doctors are bringing up for us to be okay.
To be more comfortable.
Yes, and to move this journey.
So we should also not make it
no.
a problem for the men.
No. So, pregnancy comes in different ways. You find that there are those women, they will be okay throughout. You can even not tell.
You can even be the same woman. The first child, you're okay. The second one,
yes, you know. So pregnancy comes, that means you're supposed to communicate. Say, honey, this time around, I'm not okay for sure. If you can help me with the dishes, just for 2 weeks, I'll come in. If he agrees, well and good. If he doesn't, still, come in.
Find someone to
find
do
someone
it,
to do it.
I also believe
Okay?
there are some things we impose on the men, and yet someone else. If it's really dishes, anyone can wash dishes.
So if it's, men should just understand they are women. You know, there are some women who get pregnant and the love is too much. She wants you home by 6. She wants to be with you at 4. She's ever calling you. So those are all different kind of hormones.
So we need to be able to communicate these things and
yes,
the
like this time round,
I don't want you out of my sight.
No. Yeah, like this time round, I hate you with a passion. I really hate you with a passion, but then you're my husband, but I feel like I'm hating on you. And that's what she's feeling. She cannot deny the fact that that's what she's feeling, apparently. And it's not like she's hating on you for the rest of her life, but in that kind of that period, she's really hating on what? She's hating on you. So I think communication
is important.
Knowing your responsibilities, both of you. Even if you're pregnant, you know you're supposed to take care of yourself. You're supposed to shower. Some women do not want to shower. Me, I'm pregnant. The hair is all messed up. You know, she's vomiting. She's throwing up from morning to evening. She's a mess, a total mess, because she got pregnant. As though she's carrying her president.
Should the husband also just stand that because you're pregnant?
Yes,
that's why. Also just stand.
No. That's why we are saying women should also know their position as mothers, as wives. You know, the other children need you. You need yourself as a person. Visit the hospital. Go to the hospital. These things, I'm telling you, doctors have made it easier. Very easy on us.
So basically what you're trying to say is, yes, things have changed, but you should not also throw away all the other responsibilities.
You should be able to do something.
Especially marital responsibilities.
Marital. For both.
Okay, there are men who can't stand a pregnant woman.
There are men who won't stand a pregnant woman, and then there are men who would want to use other harsh kind of sex styles. She's pregnant, she's telling her, I can no longer handle that style, I want this style. So communication is vital.
It's important.
Yeah.
Okay, so minus communication, how best can we, what roles do we have? We've seen that wife, yes, you have other roles. Beyond being pregnant, you're a mother, you're a wife, you need to be able to sort those things. But what if I actually honestly can't?
As a woman, yes, you let it be. You let it be. Because we need that child. We need that child, and so to give us this child. There are those mothers who break out throughout, and we have to respect it. We have to respect their hormones. We have to respect their body. Once the body sends us a signal, any kind of communication, like I cannot do anything in this kind of the pregnancy period, then please bear with me. Because I've seen even mothers.
But now, Teddy, if the whole of 9 months you're going to be like that, what happens to your family?
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, we are supposed to communicate with each other, then find support. You find someone to hold your hand. Prepare for this kind of situation. You know, when things go berserk, you know, I'm not able, let me bring in a family member, let me talk to the grandparents, let me bring in a maid. let me have two, let me bring in doctors. You have to create
That's the support that you need.
Yes, you have to hold. You have to find people to hold your hand in this kind of what period. Because I've seen mothers being bedridden for 9 months without doing anything. Every time she tries to do something, there is yes, there is a miscarriage. You know, so in order to prevent a miscarriage, she's bedridden for 9 months because we want someone and we want to save someone. So for the betterment of the two of them, we have to go with that for the 9 months.
So how does the husband handle such a situation?
Communication and understanding.
No, but Teddy,
Yes,
there's a
and
time when
understanding.
really it has become 9 months.
Yes.
First of all, look at this poor man, 9 months without being with the wife. Like it's not physically possible. 9 months.
It is very possible. I told you, when we get married, we become one. This is like some kind of sickness, and it's not sickness. And when we are committing to each other as couples, we say in sickness and in health. Now this is the time when things are bizarre. God saw this time. He knew that there would be the time when two of you cannot cross borders. You cannot be
Can't
together.
exchange.
Yes. But then this is the time to show each other that I'm behind you. I'm supporting you. Regardless of everything, you remember your vows. Now this is that time God tests marriage.
The vows.
Yes. 9 months, no nothing. You look a mess. You look disorganized. Everything, you know. Moods are totally high with the husbands and even with the kids. So it's this time where we have to go back to God, pray to God, then communicate with our partners. Then we ask for patience. We have to be patient because this time it's with the woman. Next time it will be with the man.
But isn't that too much to ask from our husband?
No. Men have to be very understanding. This is a short period of time. Bringing up someone, you're bringing up another generation. This is another president we are bringing. This is another doctor we bring. This is a life. 9 months for a life. People look for kids, years and years and years, and there's nothing. So God has blessed you in any way. You are pregnant. We thank God. So let's work upon this journey of bringing this life. Of bringing this young one into this life. So if it takes, people are ready to kill lions so that they can. Yes. So you have one, just 9 months.
They can be very long.
Yeah, they can, but it's not for a lifetime. And at least you're going to bring someone to life, someone who's going to make you happy for years and years and years. Every time you look at his face or her face, you forget the drama that you had in the other 9 months.
So how about yes, we are here. The 9 months are almost done. And you talked about antenatal. What is the importance of actually husbands joining us?
Antenatal. One, the husband gets to know how
What's happening?
my woman is okay or she's not okay. During that time, if anything happens, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm not supposed to do. She's not supposed to eat this. She's supposed to eat this. I have to bring mangoes. She's supposed to feed on a balanced diet. I'm supposed to bring fruits. I'm supposed to be able to work and avail her with all these things. Now that is antenatal. There is a certain period of time. There is that time when they're not supposed to be overloaded. She's not supposed to do lots of work. Now I can iron. I can help her. When she's feeling some kind of headache, this is what I'm supposed to do. So they take them through that journey. And I've seen men, I really want to thank husbands these days. Even during that period of antenatal, they are there. Then from that period of antenatal, then during delivery,
They are there.
I see men praying for their women. That is when two become one. She no longer has At the time she cannot pray for herself, but then the husband is in the other room praying, and you're
Interceding,
like, yeah, interceding,
sure.
yes, and you're saying, wow, you know, prayers help. Prayers help even in that kind of situation. Yeah, so antenatal really helps them know the do's and the don'ts.
And for most hospitals, actually, those days they used to give priority to women who come with their
Yes,
husbands.
yes, they just go, they do not make lines, they have that special privilege that they get. Special offers are given to mothers when you come with your husband. Yeah.
So husbands, please help us avoid lines by going with us.
Yes.
No, but I think it is important, yes, to understand the roles of the men, but also the roles of the woman. You as a pregnant woman, what is your role before you give?
It's a lot. It's a lot. One, you're supposed to take care of yourself and to take care of the person who is inside you. That means you also have the do's
And the
and the
don'ts.
don'ts.
What are those doing?
You no longer have to work so hard.
That's a good don't.
There are some herbs you're not supposed to take. But then because you are unaware, your neighbor is telling you, take this herb, take this one, take this
Why
one.
when you're pregnant is when everyone gives you a herb. Like
Yes.
they didn't say pregnancy is for herbalists.
Yes, and remember doctors tell us you're not supposed to take herbs. You're supposed to take this, you're supposed to take this. So as a pregnant mother, the first thing you should know, it's no longer about you. It's now about this baby who's coming. So that means you're going to avoid so many things. You're going to leave the quarreling alone. You're going to leave the madness alone. You're going to leave so many things because there is someone you're preparing, you know. So as a mother, it's really a lot. You have to eat well. You have to leave the junk food aside. I know you're craving, you want this, but then because you're having someone, you have to eat the vegetables. You make sure you eat some eggs, eat some chicken, have some nakati on the side, drink lots of fruits. It's no longer about.
It's not about me, I don't eat mokene.
Yes.
If it needs to be eaten for that
Very,
child.
very, it's very rich in omega, you know. Silverfish, fish, salmon, fish, anything to do with fish, very good for the baby. His muscles or her muscles, the bones are strengthened through the omega-3 acids. So
Wow.
you can't miss mokene.
Interesting. So we need to take care of ourselves
yeah,
for the sake of this
and
baby.
you have to leave some things alone. Really, you cannot be a pregnant mother coming into your house late at midnight. You know, because you still
the life of the
partying,
party. You have to continue.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying it's no longer about you. And once you get that, then you know what to do. You know the do's, you know the don'ts. You know how to pray for your baby. You know the right foods to eat. You know the right clothes to put on. You know.
But
So
I still want to wear my shorts.
you see, so it's no longer about you a mother.
no
Anytime,
longer about
anywhere you can give birth. This is the respect we are giving you as a woman, as a mother. You cannot just give birth from anywhere, anyhow. You have to be going for antenatal. They check
How
on
about
you.
the preparation for the
For the-
hospital? Whose role is that? Who is supposed to prepare
It's
for
for the
that?
mother. It's for the mother, surely. Yes, it's for the mother. Our men are busy. Our men are busy. One. Now they're looking for the money that is going to help us through. We cannot push everything on their side. I've seen mothers who try to sew their baby's clothes by themselves. Yes. That's special. It's another special feeling. It's another special cloth.
That one. Okay.
Yes.
Those are special women.
Yes, they're special. They're special mothers. It's not done by every mother because every mother thinks I'll go to
go and buy.
and buy. But this is something made out of love. And as she's making this cloth, she's speaking words. She's saying, my child, it's me, your mother. Every time you put on this, you'll be blessed. Every time you do, and the baby is hearing. Or at times even you're getting those fetal what? Kicks. you know, because it's hearing.
Responding to you.
Yes, responding to you. You know, the bond, you're already creating your bond between your child and you. Okay, so there are the special moments. Now she's preparing. I will need this. I will need this. I will need this. I will need this. I will need this as a mother. Before even telling the husband, maybe the husband will come in with the money to shop and everything, but first it's you, the
What
mother,
needs me knowing what I need.
what you need.
But the
Because-
husband also, I think, has some part to play in the preparation.
No, no, not as you, not as you, the mother. No,
He
no,
can
no.
at least back.
And no, not as you. You should be able to know between this kind of a certain period of time to this period of time,
This
I
is what
should
I'll
be
need.
ready.
Yes.
From 5 months, you should be ready with anything that you are ready with, but please be ready with something, because from 5 months onwards, anything can happen. And it won't be the man that we shall take to the hospital. We shall take you. What do you have?
So meaning we actually also need to prepare mentally, leave alone the physical preparation.
Yes, even mentally, anything can happen. Dear God, now there are certain prayers there are certain prayers now that you're no longer going to say, and now there are certain prayers that you're going to introduce in, you know. Then even mentally, anytime you cry, research is showing every time we cry as pregnant mothers, the baby cries. Yes, it's really sad, but that is it. So mothers are too emotional during this period. They cry a lot. Now every time we cry, the babies also cry. Every time you're happy, the baby is also happy. So you should control your hormones. That's why we talk to men. Please be gentle on her. This time, for only this time, be gentle. Because every time you bring in something, you're affecting her and it's affecting the baby.
So I think
Realizing-
bottom line, as you've said, we need to know that it's not about us.
It's no longer about us.
It's about this child.
Yes. Now that those things you're supposed to control, you know, this I'm not going to cross that line because I will get hurt. There are some family meetings you should not attend because you know there will be chaos. And I'm pregnant, so because I have someone now, I
Be
can't
among
handle.
that chaos.
Yes. The emotions are high for pregnant women. Very, very you're no longer the same person. Because you're carrying someone else who is controlling your life. You no longer they control your life.
Okay. Thank you very much, Teddy. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to look at the postnatal. Yes, we have seen that prenatal, we need to take care of ourselves, we need to be able to understand that it's not just about you anymore, it's about this young soul that is within you, but then also what happens when this baby comes out. Don't go away. I'm Fiona Mboa here at Church of Uganda Family TV with Ring Diaries.